Wait. I wasn't ready. I was waiting for the perfect moment to start. Seems like a good time as any. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, who here has waited for the perfect opportunity to start something meaningful, only to watch it pass you by, or someone else beat you to it? Have you ever looked to invest money and lost it, or missed the perfect opportunity to make a lot of it? Darn, Bitcoin. Have you ever applied for a job only to watch someone else take that position before you? Or have you ever wanted to talk to that guy or girl that you saw wedding bells in your head only to watch as someone else got to him before you? By the way, if you're married, please do not nod your head. Otherwise, your spouse will be waiting to find out why your response was that. My father once told me, do not put off for tomorrow for what can be done today. But I get it. There's so many reasons to put things off. You're busy. You're tired. The dog is barking. You're just lazy. Guys, I became a pro at running in place. You know, being busy, but not going anywhere at all. I found myself in a place trying to figure things out. I ended up becoming a financial advisor many years ago. I was passionate about the work that I did. I loved helping people. I just had a small problem. I was afraid of the word no, and I didn't want to mess up anybody's financial plan. I had an even bigger problem. I was afraid of being hungry and afraid of being homeless because I wasn't generating enough business. My mentor, Randy, noticed me struggling, and he called me into his office. And he asked me, David, what seems to be the problem? And I explained my issue of being told no. I explained my issue of not wanting to mess up someone's situation. And he looked me squarely in the eye and said to me sternly, David, some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Stop denying people the opportunity to be helped because you are afraid. He began to say something else to me, but then he picked up the phone. He called his mentor, Doug. He briefly explained the situation that was going on and handed the phone to me. Doug got on the phone with a grisly but soft voice, and he said, David, let me tell you a story. I was once like you, young, ambitious, caring, ready to conquer the world, but I was also afraid of being told no, of being rejected. One of the first life insurance policies that I sold was to my brother George. I was afraid he was going to tell me no and not take me seriously. To my surprise, when I called him, he said he wanted some insurance. I was ecstatic about being able to help his family be protected. David, I had no idea that 3 days after delivering his policy, that my brother would die in his sleep from a heart attack at the age of 38. The age of 38. He left behind a wife and 2 little boys. I was devastated. I learned how important my work was the day before the funeral. I went over to my brother George's house to check on the kids and on Kathy. I knocked on the door, she opened it, and immediately tears welled up in her eyes. And she asked me, Doug, are we gonna be okay? She had no idea that George had gotten any life insurance. She was terrified at the thought of raising these kids and providing herself. I looked her squarely in the eyes, I grabbed her shoulders, and I told her, your husband protected you and the family. You are going to be okay. I saw a sigh of relief come over her. David, I was this close to financially ruining my brother's family because I was too afraid to take the opportunity to pick up the phone. I encourage you, bypass your fears and move with a sense of urgency. He hung up the phone. From that moment, I moved with a sense of urgency and saw that my business skyrocketed and other aspects of my life changed. I no longer waited to find that perfect opportunity. If it was there, I rushed towards it. And I faced the challenges that came along with it, and I realized my fears disappeared. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for that perfect job to come along? Are you waiting for that opportunity to tell that person, I love you, because you haven't talked to them in years? Whatever the case may be, don't wait. Don't let time run out on you because you are waiting for the perfect opportunity and you're left with regret. Ladies and gentlemen, time is impatient and it waits for no one. Mr. Contest Master.